We are going to Chili Peak, and it is located right by North Ogden. Also, it is supposed to be extremely cold. The temperature is supposed to be 0 degrees Fahrenheit with a wind chill of negative 22 degrees, making it feel colder. The elevation of Chili Peak is 8820 feet, which is about 4,000 feet above North Ogden. We are now leaving for Chili Peak, and the current temperature is 20 degrees. When you are taking I-15 to get to Chili Peak, this is the exit you want to get off on. It is exit 349. We are now in North Ogden, and over there is Chili Peak. We are at the Chili Peak trailhead, and the current temperature is 10 degrees. It is probably going to be in the single digits as we go up. This is a map of where we're going. So we're at the red dot, and then we're going to go up some switchbacks, and then we're going to go along the ridge for a little bit, for like a long time. And then Chili Peak is about 4.5 miles away. We are now starting to hike to Chili Peak. We are about a third of the way up the switchbacks to the ridge, and down there you can see the trailhead we started at. And here is our hiking status so far. We had made it to an overlook, and we are now about 2/3 of the way up the switchbacks to the ridge. Also, it looks like there's some snow coming in from the east. We had made it up to the ridge, and it is very windy. The wind chill here is probably negative 10 degrees. And here is our hiking status so far. Also, we are about halfway to Chili Peak. Once you get into the trees a little bit, it really blocks the wind. We had made it to the top of this super steep climb in the trees. This climb really was not that bad because there was no wind at all because of the trees. And here is our status so far. Up ahead is Chili Peak, and it is about a mile ahead of us, and we will be to the top of it in 1 hour. As you can see, the snow is blowing off the ridge a little bit. Also, those clouds up ahead are like 100 feet above the ground. Up ahead is Chili Peak in like a quarter of a mile. Also, you have a really good view from up here on this ridge. Way out there is the Newfoundland mountain range, and we went there in November of 2024. And behind us is where we came from along the ridge. We are now on the final ascent of Chili Peak. We had made it to the top of Chili Peak. The winds are blowing at about 25 miles per hour, and the wind chill is negative 22 degrees. As you can see, the snow is blowing off the mountain big time, and that peak in the clouds is Ben Lamont. And here is our hiking status. We are now heading down. When going back the way you came, you can see your footprints very easily, which makes the route much easier to follow on the way back. That big snow pile right in front of us is a cornice, and that is where the snow piles up because of the wind. We are almost done with the hard section of the hike. We just have to get down the steep section, and then we have to get past the flat and windy section. And then after that, it should be pretty easy going all the way. And here is our hiking status. It is now snowing a little bit, but the temperature is warming up because it is later in the day. Also, we are getting lower in elevation. Our elevation is 7,900 feet, and the temperature is about 10 degrees. We had made it to the end of the ridge, and down there is the trailhead we started at. On the way down the switchbacks, we are going to cut the big ones. This is going to be kind of steep, but it will be easy because we are going to be on powder snow instead of ice. Also, we had made it to the end of the windy sections, so it should be pretty easy going the rest of the way. We had made it to the section where we are cutting switchbacks. From here, we are going to go straight down this slope until we get deep into the trees. This will cut about a mile of trail. We are now back with the regular trail. The shortcut was really good because it saves so much time and distance, but you only can do this when there is snow because there is vegetation in the summer. We had made it back to the trailhead now, and I will give the summary when we get back to the car. We are back at the car, and the trail was 8.08 miles long. It was supposed to be 9 miles, but we cut a lot of trail, and it just took under 6 hours. And another thing was, the weather really changed a lot in the day. It is now partly cloudy, and earlier today it was super cloudy. The clouds were low, it was windy. The weather can really change a lot in the mountains. Up there is Chili Peak, and this is what the view looks like from down below.